There they are.
We did.
Yeah, was that me?
No, I'll do it because you're the. No, I'm that wolf. That's the wolf that I
Yeah.
was. Okay, you can do it.
I'll do. I'll ask one more time. What is your name? Are you with the police? The Royal Guards? Speak, bird. Just me, right?
I think, yeah.
These are the guys in the...
I know,
yeah.
I was trying to remember what I was, but yeah.
Man, Boomer! We've been here all night, and he simply ain't talking. He didn't react to coaxing, he didn't react to torture. Maybe it's time to, administer some justice.
Justice. That word.
Oh, the rooster finally crows.
You want to know who I am? Fine. My name is Severin Cocorico. I am a public prosecutor for the Cour d'Assises.
Yep, that's how you say that. Well, Sevy, it's been a pleasure, but we can't be having spies running around our base of operations now, can we? So without further ado, I hereby sentence you to... Oh, wait a minute, Piero. This is no ordinary spy. 'Cause he's the prosecutor? No, because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago. Whoa! Are you sure? Had my suspicions when I saw his smug air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare. But now that I know his name and occupation, there's no doubt. Do you remember Bird? Do you remember the trial of a homeless lion in the winter of 1835?
Which was, those are all skulls behind them.
Are they all skulls, or are those vertebrae? I don't even know what's about, like...
What's the difference?
Oh yeah, no, they do look like skulls. Some of them.
Maybe they're not whole skulls, they're all bones.
I don't know, it's a weird choice. It's a weird choice.
What was your father's name?
Jean Beaumont.
What were his crimes?
His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. But he was seen by a policeman, another arrogant cockerel like yourself, actually. So my father was thrown in jail, he was dragged to court. I had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief. This man is a scoundrel. He deserves the harshest punishment possible for his crimes. You didn't care about the consequences. You didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you care about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his third. Do you remember him?
Mademoiselle, in all my days as a prosecutor, I have seen over thousands of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bread thief.
You rotten cornet! We're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the street, as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota? Am I right? Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you have been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of the Croque Monsieur, and the murder of my father, John Beaumont.
Oh, I have been found guilty. Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means, shoot me. Don't pretend for a moment that this mob justice in any form.
A court of justice? Now there's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Frere Remus, read this man his last rites.
With pleasure, madame. Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something.
Speak up. All right, I'm going in.
I'm coming too.
No, I need you to get out of here. Go find the police. Call your guard, anyone. I'll stop for time.
Falcon. Okay, I'll go get help.
He gets lost in the catacombs. Do you have any last words?
Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it.
Wait! 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 He's right. This is a terrible trial. There's no evidence, no defense, no examination of the facts. You've dragged the man off the streets and decided his fate's based purely on your own prejudices and whims. Who the cluck does this birdbrain think he is?
Who the cluck?
I am this man's defense attorney. I am JJ Falcon.
JJ, what are you doing?
Defense attorney? You're a raving loonies.
For a spy, I've seen this much eavesdropping on our conversation before. It cannot be trusted.
Everyone, please hear me out.
Who are we appealing to? Probably not Piero.
I mean, we did compliment his hat, and he was really excited about it.
Oh, you think he'll remember that? He just... I don't know.
I mean, I guess we'll appeal to Frere Remus.
The wolf.
Yeah, I don't know. Frere Remus, you're a man of God. Surely you don't approve of this sort of violence?
I see no issue. The good book is full of stories of violence. Joshua ransacked the city of Jericho. Ehud and the judges were ruthless assassins. Samson killed thousands before meeting his fate.
Well, sure, but that's the Old Testament. What would Jesus say about this?
He would say, I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. Matthew 10:34. What?
Oh, damn. Do you see, Falcon? Do you see, Falcon? I am speaking to you in your own accent. Do you see, Falcon? This man's death is inevitable. For the good of France, and in the name of justice, he must be killed.
Justice. There's that word again.
Madame, I won't presume to know who you are and what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would not bring you justice. It will only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge. Justice, revenge, what's the difference?
Wow, this is getting deep.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. Whoa.
I don't feel like it's rationality. At least
I don't feel like it's fairness.
You don't think it's like you don't think it's fairness?
No, because like she already experienced justice to be unfair, right? Like in her eyes.
I guess.
Like, I mean, we're attorneys, so due process. I hate this. Due process, madame. By following an organized chain of events, justice ensures that both sides have a fair and balanced trial. My father did not receive a fair and balanced trial. This is your opportunity to show the rooster how it should be done.
Madam, surely you aren't entertaining the words of this heathen.
Fine, Falcon. We'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of the Croque Monsieur. Excellent. Shall we head back to my office and file the necessary papers? Don't take me for a fool. You'll walk us right into a trap. We shall have the trial right here and now. Right here in the catacombs. Good a place as any. I suppose we'll be needing a judge. I volunteer! No, thanks, Piero. We're trying to form a courtroom, not a circus. Ah! Just go see how security's doing, Piero. Don't want any more spies wandering in. Rightio!
Perhaps I can help, madam. You know that I'm a pious man, after all.
Okay, Remus. You can be our judge, and I will lead the prosecution. What about the jury? With due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial. Look around you. As we speak, we're being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They shall be our jury. That may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms... In practical terms, it's me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty. After all, I am the one who holds the gun.
Well, looks like we are ready to get started. Ahem. The trial of Severin Cocorico is underway. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as the Croque Monsieur in cold blood. Madame Beaumont, please explain the details of what happened.
Very well. Last night, at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on the Rue de Marmoset. Pierrot alerted us, and we managed to arrive before police did. Well, once on the scene, I saw the man known as the Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon. Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madame? That you only saw the aftermath? Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself. I don't know what, I don't even know who said that. Like, that was so quick.
What?
Did somebody say something else, or this is the next line?
This is the next line.
Okay. Ma'am, Buford, found this here pigeon running around in our tunnel.
No pigeon, monsieur.
He's a spy in any case. Let's say I execute him right now. It's all right. He's with me.
Chanting. Getting louder.
Yeah. With you. He's my assistant. He carries my bags and stuff. Falcon, I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking around the corner? No, madame. Then take your lackey out of my sight.
Falcon.
What is it?
Saw someone working in the catacombs. I think he's watching us from the shadows.
Another rebel?
I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this.
What is this? A political pamphlet?
Cult pamphlet. Oh, I can't actually look at it, can I? The Cult of Reason. Okay.
Hmm. Well, I best be getting back to the patrols then. Not so fast, Piero. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not? I did, madame. Then you can be our first witness. Go stand in the center. Okie dokie. Do I need to say an oath or something?
That won't be necessary. We trust you.
Just tell us what you saw last night, Piero. Okie dokie. I saw it plain as day. The croque monsieur was minding his own business on the rue de Marmoset. When all of a sudden, this here brute of a rooster appeared with his gun in hand. Bam! The rooster fired, the croque slumped to the floor. Using the last of his strength, the croque monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! The croque fired back. So to clarify, Cocorico shot first? Yes, ma'am. No questions here. What happened next? Well, I knew you guys, Fontaine, Remus, and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away at the cathedral, so I ran to get your help. We all arrived at the scene maybe a minute after I'd left it. And there I saw the dead croque monsieur and the murderer Severin Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report. Piero? It's nothing, ma'am. You see, Falcon? Piero's not the sharpest knife in the kitchen. True that. He is honest to a fault. I would trust his word with my own life. I don't doubt the man's honesty, madame. Nonetheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? What does that mean?
I don't claim to be an expert of the law. That was always my brother's role in the family. But I think a cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions.
Pretty accurate. Actually, it means I would like to make sure Piero's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I will be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand.
Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madam. Shall we put an end to the trial?
No, we will let the bird have his little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon, don't mess with me. Don't mess with you? If I get the slightest inkling that you are rambling to stall for time, I will end this trial on the spot. Will I make myself clear? Start questioning Cocorico's shoe size or the color of the croque monsieur's underwear, and I'll lose my patience. Yeah, I get it.
Statement. I don't know. Nice, bam.
Bam. What evidence?
I was curious. You had the letter, the secret mission, the book of judges, the weird device, the cult of reason guide, the glass shards from the Rue des Marmosets, and the Croc's invoice. with the sleeping city.
Okay. The BAM might be the glass shattering.
Made it?
Although that was a different day, right? Wasn't it?
That was what?
That was a different day. We had the glass shard before that happened. That doesn't make any sense.
I guess, yeah.
Um. Hmm. Let's say fired, I guess, maybe? Oh. Piero, you said that Monsieur Cocorico fired first? Yep, Bird's expression was stone cold.
Cool, great choices.
Was he threatened? Did it look like Seven Cocorico was feeling threatened prior to the shooting? Threatened now! Well, did the croque monsieur have his gun drawn? I don't think so. The croque took his gun, but it was only after getting shot. I see what you're trying to argue, Falcon. You think that this may have been a self-defense killing. Fruitless line of reasoning. The cockerel approached the crocodile. He is the one responsible for the encounter. Still?
Hey, Falcon, these guys are buddies with the croque monsieur, so you won't be able to convince them that the murder was justified. You have to focus on the facts of the case, find an inconsistency, and prove them wrong.
You're right. Let's try a different strategy.
Have another question about the gunshot?
No.
Uh,
Plain as day.
it's very vague.
Yeah. I think, because what I'm thinking is that it was the police officer that killed him.
Oh, I
And
thought
then-
you were going to say you're thinking that it happened at night, so it wasn't plain as day.
No. I think that it was the police, and they're both roosters, so they might have not. Piero might have not seen who he thought he saw.
That's racist. Suspicious?
I don't know.
That is.
He claims
that's
it's not the
offensive.
incident. It's roosterous. Plain as day. Yeah, plain as day.
They could go there. That crime occurred at night, but I feel like that's pedantic.
Oh. It is pedantic, but I want to pick it so badly. How's your eyesight?
Okay, that's up to you.
How's your eyesight? It's alright. My peepers work just fine. That doesn't sound particularly convincing.
I went hunting with Pierre once. He had no problem spotting boy at 80 meters. Quite often he would spot game before even I did.
See, my eyes are fine.
He was a terrible hunter, though. Every time he saw a bear, he would yell, "Wow, look at that piggy." We came back empty-handed.
Me and my big mouth.
Another question on eyesight?
No. Bam. Did we already do Bam?
We didn't do BAM, we did fired and plain as day.
You said the croque monsieur drew his gun and fired back with the less of his strength. Yup, bam! Did the bullet hit Cocorico? Did the bullets hit Cocorico? No, he was uninjured at the time of capture. Well, he looks pretty injured right now. He took quite a beating. What of it? Nothing. Nothing. It's not the time. It's not the place.
To say that torture's wrong.
Yeah. Nothing. Nothing. I was just trying to get the facts straight.
Another question off the gunshot.
No. Mine, I have no more questions about the croque monsieur's gunshot. Rue the Marmoset. It's the last one. Now, Pierrot, you said that this accident took place on Rue the Marmoset. Where exactly were you standing? I don't doubt that you were there, but where exactly were you standing? Well, let's see. I came from across the river, then turned on the Rue Saint Laundry. Oh yeah, I was standing about where Rue the Marmoset meets Rue Saint Laundry, the crossroads.
It's a pretty ordinary street from what I remember. It's around a minute's walk from Notre Dame Cathedral, if I recall correctly. There's another question about the Rue de Marmosets?
Sure. What were you doing there? What were you doing there? Just passing through. Okay, but what were you headed? For example, did you have a business at the conciergerie? Were you heading home from the cathedral? To be honest, monsieur, I don't think that's none of your business. It is my business. It most certainly is my business. Your reason for being there could be a key factor in this case. Pierre was running an errand for me. What kind of errand? A work errand. Kind of work errand could be done at midnight.
The illicit kind, I'm guessing.
I think you two are overstepping your bounds. Like Pierrot said, this matter is none of your business.
Madame Dumart scowls.
No more stupid probing questions, Falcon. Stick to the case at hand or I end this trial, understood?
Another question on Rue de Marmosets?
No, we already asked both questions. What do you think?
I think Bam has another option of a third gunshot.
Yeah.
It's the
Let's
only
do
other
it.
thing that seems like not pedantic.
You said that the Kirk was here to do yep, bam. Is there a third gunshot? You claim that Cocorico fired this gun and that Kirk Monsieur fired back, but it is possible that there were a third gunshot. I wasn't counting on nothing, but nah, I don't think I would have heard a third gunshot if there was one. I think I would have heard one. Let's see, but what if... I tried to claim that there was a hidden sniper upon a rooftop or similar dribble, Falcon. None of us had the patience for that sort of yarn spinning. Nope. Never mind, I have no more questions about Cork Monsieur's gunshot.
I don't know where the options were fired. I know the other option of playing as days, but it was night.
But it was like, yeah, fired it is. Let's go. Yeah, you said that Monsieur Cocorico fired first. Yeah, the man's expression was stone cold.
I mean, that seems pointless to say.
Yeah, it truly does.
I don't know. What are we doing?
Wasn't there a third option, like you said, after we picked was Cocorico threatened?
Maybe? No. Do you have another question or that, or?
No, it just seems like a waste of time. I mean, we really just have it, but it was night. That's like my strongest argument right now.
God. I'm gonna be a little mad though if that's the answer.
Pierrot, I would like to remind you that this crime occurred around the midnight. On February, an overcast moonless light in an unlit alley.
It is, but it was night.
What's your point? It would have been too dark to see.
No real point. Just saying it.
It would have been dark, so dark that you could not possibly identify the people involved. Hey, I swear I saw what I saw. Hold on, Falcon, you slipped up. You said the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns on the Rue de Marmoset.
There we go.
Yeah, it was plain as day. Oh, that's right, that's right. We live in La Ville Lumiere. There's a gas lamp on every street.
That means the village of light? The light village?
Yeah. Yeah. You're right, Madame Beaumont. There are 3 lanterns over the Rue de Marmoset, but they wouldn't have been any good. Glass shards.
Yep.
The street lamps over the Rue de Marmoset were broken. They're completely non-functional. As proof, I present the glass shards that line the alleyway. These shards originate from the panes of the broken lamp.
And I've still got the holes in the sole of my shoe. Double proof.
Those glass shards could have come from anywhere. You could send one of your underlings to see the broken lamps for themselves if you want. And waste more time? I think not. This sounds like a stalling tactic.
Excuse me, Madame Beaumont. I don't remember why the street lamps were or were not broken, but I do remember I need a torch to light up the scene.
Hey, whose side are you on?
I'm just saying, Falcon might be right. It was particularly dark, so it's possible there weren't any lit street lamps.
Are you saying I'm a liar?
I
That we were buddies.
Truth.
Spherical! Stop quibbling, both of you. Maybe the lamps were broken, maybe they weren't, it doesn't matter. I know that Pierrot's testimony is accurate because I personally saw the rooster at the crime scene 1 minute after Pierrot did. 1 minute? That's plenty of time for the murderer to escape and for a passerby to stumble upon the scene, is it not? You must acknowledge that this is a possibility. I acknowledge nothing. There is an inkling of doubt. You know that there's this slight notion that Pierrot may be misremembering what he saw.
Don't badger the witness, Monsieur Falcon.
The witness? For the prosecution.
They said witness, didn't it?
You said prosecution?
Ah. That was prosecution.
I wasn't badgering.
On to the next witness. Madame Beaumont, do you have anyone in mind?
I do. There is someone among us who's something of a gun connoisseur. A man who knows everything there is to know about the craft of... Oh, that's me again! Shut up, Pierrot. Get off the stand. Yes, ma'am. I call Fontaine forward.
Very well. Now, Fontaine, is it true that you're a gun specialist? Well, I hate to brag, but yes, I know about guns, the mechanics, their beauty. Have you heard about the revolving mechanisms America is developing? Wonderful stuff.
Let's stick to the guns that were found at the crime scene. It's about those.
Oh, right. Very well. This is a gun found on Severin Cocorico's person at the time of arrest. It's a standard issue persuasion lock, shot to the result, Jen Vanderendi, pistol. 20.
You got this. I'm
not sure I can say those right in my normal voice, let alone.
Listen, you've been pronouncing them perfectly. I should know.
24 centimeter length, 15 millimeter caliber. That's the police and soldiers carry these dull things. It's a gun that says, I'm a reliable man of the law. That sounds like our Cocorico.
Does it? Cocorico always told me that the riding crop was his self-defense weapon of choice. It's strange that he had a gun in the first place.
Gerrymandery pistol.
That sounds prophetically accurate to something that would exist. It's upsetting.
This is the gun found on the Crockwish's corpse, clutched tightly in his hands. It's a turnover pistol, double-barrel, diver handle, 20 centimeters length, 13mm caliber. This is an exquisite and highly customized gun. It's one of a kind. Whoever uses weapon knew this stuff.
The Croque-Monsieur is a legendary arms. It's no surprise that his personal weapon would be something so flamboyant. He's also
What?
he's also dealing you with weapons in the form of words for that. I had to.
I mean, I thought of it a couple times.
I know, it's really unfortunate.
Well, what's really fascinating about the Crockwish's gun is the ammunition. See, the bore of the pistol has been fitted with set grooves.
Please stop, Fontaine. I didn't call you up to hear you show off your gun knowledge. Tell us what you uncovered when you examined the Croque-Monsieur's bullet wound.
Alright. Well, a lead bullet was embedded in the middle of the Crockwish's sternum and appeared to have a straight angle of entry.
So in other words, the Croque-Monsieur was facing his killer when he was shot.
That's right. The other interesting point was that the Croque-Monsieur's outer clothes were singed. This typically only occurs if a person is close enough to a gunshot to be burned directly by the gun's muzzle flash.
How close is a person have to be burned by a muzzle flash?
Less than 3 meters, I would say, 5 at the very most.
Then there's no chance that there was a rogue sniper on the roof. The Croque-Monsieur's killer was standing in the Rue de Marmoset themselves. As is plainly evident, only one person was found in the Rue de Marmoset at the time of the incident. Prosecutor Cocorico.
Well said, madam. I think you just unequivocally proved this bird's guilt.
Not so fast. They'd like to cross-examine the witness.
I don't think so. You're overstepping your bounds, bird.
Let the lawyer try, Remus. When he fails, there will be absolutely no doubt in anyone in the room that Cocorico is nothing but a bloodthirsty murderer.
It's a statement to question. The two types of pistols, chest and closed. What were the pistols? Doesn't say anything useful.
Do the turnover pistol, because he was going to say more about it, and then she interrupted. Fontaine, about the Croque-Monsieur's turnover pistol? Tell us about the ammunition. You were about to say something about the gun's ammunition before Madame Beaumont caught you out. Could you give us the details? Well, great. Now he'll never stop talking.
Glad you asked, Falcon. See, as you probably know, most bullets are just rounds, lead balls, right? But that's not the case yet. This particular weapon uses an advanced iron-tipped aerodynamic, carefully grooved. Actually, it would be quicker if I just showed you. Take a look. This is an iron-tipped minier ball. It's a very rare top-line technology, but well, last night I had never seen one in person before.
Like I said before, the Croque-Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It only makes sense that he would have access to the latest weaponry. Weaponry?
What?
I don't know. I don't think that's how you spell that word. Give me a second.
Weaponry?
She spelled it weapon, nary.
Weaponry?
Yeah.
I mean, it might be Old French.
I'm looking it up. Nope, that is not correct spelling.
Did you search Old French?
Old French. The only thing I get is a Quizlet for Unit 6 of the French Revolution.
See? Sounds like reliable evidence. Let's move on.
Where did you find this bullet, Fontaine?
A turnover pistol's chamber. Oh, we got a minuet ball. Not a ball. Falcon?
Hold on, I'm confused. I thought the correct monsieur fired his gun, so how is it possible that his gun was still loaded with a bullet?
A turnover pistol is double-barreled. This means you can hold 2 bullets at once, ready to be fired in quick succession.
I see. The correct monsieur fired 1 bullet, but died before he could fire the second. Trust, so you have no more questions about this matter, Falcon? We've wasted enough time already. Where's the other bullet? Not yet. Where's the other bullet? Nope.
Did it freeze?
Yeah, but I think it's back. It's Bumart, right? What
Yeah.
other bullet?
Just a second.
They fired mini ball. There were 2 shots that night, remember? One from the assailant, one from the crocodile.
I scoured the scene for a couple of minutes, but I couldn't find it. It's a pity. It would have been great to have 2 of these magnificent bullets.
Madame Beaumont, did anyone find the fired mini ball in Cocorico's body? In his body? You're asking if Cocorico was wounded by the bullet? No, that much is plain to see. So, again, I must ask, where is the fired mini ball? Well, I don't have any clue. What are you trying to get at, Falcon? Isn't it obvious? If the bullet wasn't embedded in the alleyway walls and it wasn't embedded in Cocorico, then that means it hit the murderer.
Sky high.
Sky high.
This is just case 1-4 of the first Ace Attorney game.
It's been so long since I
Manfred
played.
Karma. The bullet was in his shoulder the whole time.
Oh, the DLC one?
No, that was the one before that. The one where Edgeworth was the defendant.
Is it the guy who was like clapping the entire time?
No, that's Gant. Manfred Karma was Francisca's dad. The guy that sounded like Satan when he screamed. Objection.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember him. The bullet is the murderer, the real murderer. It must be still embedded in whoever attacked the croque monsieur. A ludicrous notion. It makes perfect sense. The double-barreled turnover gun, the missing bullet. Fine, I'll humor you. Let's say a bullet didn't hit the perpetrator. What of it? It's in only a few hours since the shooting. Presumably the person with the bullet in them. And the person with a unique iron mini ball embedded in them, and the real murderer. It's reasonable, but we don't have the time nor resources to search every citizen of Paris to uncover an injured gunman. You'll have to search everyone in Paris. I believe the murderer to be someone in this very room. Oh, you think we have a traitor in our ranks? I do. Where's this coming from? This is obviously a planned attack.
This is just like a classic Phoenix Wright just bullshitting it out the window, and
But she specifically told us not to bullshit.
so this is what attorneys do.
She specifically requested it. I feel so bad. Someone invited Cocorico and the Croque Monsieur to the same place at the same time in order to create the setup. Only someone with a rebel's connection can engineer such an event.
This is ridiculous. Are you really saying that someone in this room was shot last night? That's clearly untrue.
A bullet wound can be concealed. Perhaps if you were all to take off your shirts. No, I'm not having everyone in this room stripped down to the knickers just to cater to your outrageous theory. If you can't think of a more reasonable way to prove your stray bullet theory, then we end this damn trial here and now.
I don't know, that seems like a fairly reasonable, quick way to be like, either he's wrong and now you can just not listen to him anymore, or he's right. And,
A more reasonable way? I have a more reasonable way!
what were you thinking, Falcon?
Isn't it obvious? We have a perfect way to uncover whether someone has been shot. It's a genius solution. The extractor thingy.
I hope it pulls the bullet out when we try to figure it out.
Explodes the person like a freaking JoJo villain.